So this first one says, "Hi, Helen. I was at a luncheon the other day with friends and was so caught up in my own desires and belonging that I made a remark that hurt my dear friend. I acknowledged and apologized to her as soon as I realized what I'd done. We are both on spiritual paths and she forgave me, but I can't forgive myself. I'm discouraged that I'd hurt her. I thought I was further along. I feel like a fraud. I try to forgive myself, but I am struggling to let this go. Can you please give some guidance on this? Thank you." So you feel like a fraud because you actually still said whatever you'd said or did. You said that you made a remark. And forgiveness for me was a thing that I really didn't understand at first, and actually several experiences in life taught me about forgiveness, especially of my own self, that I was much less willing to forgive myself for something. Consider for a moment, if your friend had done this to you, we wouldn't even be having this. You wouldn't have written in, would you? It's only because this happened to your body-mind, that this was said by your mouth, and that there is some kind of personal responsibility as a separate being taken for this. I should not have done this. I should not have said this. Or of course, I should have said something when I didn't, and on it goes. So I'd really like you to look at why you can't forgive this here for you. If I was to say something to you that was accidentally hurtful, or if someone else or your friend that you were there with said something, you probably would forgive them without even a second thought. It would just be, okay, of course you didn't mean it, of course it's fine, it's done. And when I looked at this myself, it came down to the fact that I was still giving this body and mind some specialness. So I'm the only one that doesn't deserve forgiving. I'm the only one that doesn't deserve to be forgiven. I'm the only one who's not worthy of forgiveness. And of course, that seems very true when we're going through that. But if we want to recognize ourselves as that which is everywhere, can we still hold on to some specialness in one body and mind? Mustn't we treat them all equally? And forgiveness doesn't mean that you're condoning what happened. Forgiveness means you're accepting, okay, that happened, and I'm moving on. Of course, I desire something different next time. And forgiving yourself for it doesn't mean that you are condoning that or saying it's acceptable or okay. Of course, you would prefer different, but you cannot change what's already happened, what already manifested. And a lack of forgiveness of yourself is really saying that you are choosing your words, choosing your actions as a separate being, and that you should have chosen better. Can you see that? But if your words and your actions are coming spontaneously from your overall level of consciousness, from your overall level of seeing who you really are, then you cannot judge yourself by any thoughts and words and actions that appear. Of course, you might prefer certain ones over others. But if they are byproducts, our words, our actions, and our thoughts are byproducts of who we know ourselves to be, and we're in a process of seeing deeper and deeper until it's stunningly obvious, then can you blame yourself for something that happened while you're still in the process? Can you blame anyone for anything that happens while they're unconscious to who they really are? Again, it doesn't mean condoning. We don't have to like it, but we do have to accept it happened. And maybe it can just be a nudge to say, okay, would like to kind of see myself a little clearer. I'm going to use that to fuel my desire to go even deeper into my own awakening. So feeling like a fraud because you think you should be some other place than you are. But forgiveness is really the same as awakening. This is where I am right now. This is where my mind and body is at right now. It may still occasionally judge someone, judge myself because of judging someone else, etc. So in that I've just said, there was every reason I ever found not to forgive myself for something, and how I got out of it. So hopefully something in there is relevant. Usually it just comes down to where we're holding ourselves in separation. If you would forgive your best friend, you should forgive yourself, because you are your best friend. She or he is you. So you can't have it both ways. You can't hold yourself to different standards than everyone else and wake up to the truth, because there is only one of us. There is no one else.